Yo, what up YouTube? We got another JIDION video, bro. We got the video is he caught him with 1 TB of child CP. It's crazy.
Meet Jason Sexton.
Name Jason Sexton. Alright. Badges 0. Ugly, yes. Fat, yes. Weird, yes.
It's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a three-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some...
What does that mean? Cheese pizza trader? Cheese pizza trader is also... I don't know.
disgusting discoveries.
Pizza baby. What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like teen, told me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And
I'm subscribed. Trust me, I'm subscribed.
enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
Bro, this is my favorite part right here. This is my favorite part right here.
Alright, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on EDPWatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 10-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask...
How down bad, bro, do you have to be that you're, what, 50, 60 years old? That you gotta ask a minor, bro, to Uber you. Nigga, you shouldn't even be with a minor, period. But, bro, you had 60 years to get your life straight? Come on now, bro. That's disappointing a little bit, fam. A little bit, that's disappointing.
You shall receive.
A lot of it.
He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody. And so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go because that's just like...
Nigga, imagine being a predator and getting caught at McDonald's, bro.
common courtesy, you know what I mean, Eric? But like, if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber. Oh.
I love how he has the Uber recorded, the Uber ride.
Uber? Yes, sir.
This guy's the go right here.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing alright. How about yourself this
I'm
morning?
doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a
That's a
ride.
fat ass nigga.
I had the
Yo,
Having
hold
to have
on.
a ride.
Yo. Who the fuck gets into a car like this?
how about yourself this morning?
Who
doing
gets into a
okay.
car
I
like
told her
this?
mom,
Hold
I
on,
said,
watch
is a
this.
little weird 'cause usually I...
Nigga, why are you on all fours trying to get into a car, Brody? Brody. All you gotta do is slide in, cuz. You don't gotta be on all fours, nigga. As a matter of fact, that's probably harder, bro.
I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual
Is it a
call
truck?
me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, alright.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because the Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos, they're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys wanna put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
Who got a new
I
video?
don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Oh, JIDION,
I
yeah.
guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, listen, no.
Hold on, what?
I guess he's wanting. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, listen, no. I meet people first.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam, aka Sambucha, and I'm a YouTuber who makes variety content ranging from challenges to gaming to pretty much anything. Ideation is by far the biggest time spent for my creative process. A cool example of a video that
Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
On Facebook, I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar
Nigga's
issues
already setting himself up for excuses just in case he gets caught.
where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm not
Exactly.
out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once and all it did was just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I
Right.
told her, I said, no, I'm
Nobody even got you this Uber though. How you gonna get your own ride home, buddy? It's not even your Uber, cuz.
not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant, something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, nah, it looks like I'm trying to hook up and I don't even know you yet. No, no, no. I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while, once you've already met the person, is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today. You know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. That's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly. Been down that road before. I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm not paying to come over
I don't laugh to no fucking predator jokes, nigga.
there. I tried to get them to come here. They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Where?
Yeah.
Get them to come here. They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay.
Grand Prairie? Nigga, is this in Canada? This is in Canada? Wait, what?
Okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride. She'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's.
That's all the
It's a
camera
get to
equipment.
know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home.
Wait, what did he
And it's
say?
lunch date. I told her, getting ready.
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home. I said, I'm not playing
You too
games
broke,
with
bro.
y'all today. I'm here to meet
It's
and
all
see
good.
how this goes, because there was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter
It's
of
just
looking.
coming up with a whole lie. There's nobody who set you up for this, nigga. You, out of your own free will, hopped up went on your phone, texted a fucking minor, nigga, and asked them to meet you, and didn't even pay for the Uber. You fucking got a minor to buy you a fucking Uber, nigga. That's some bum shit, cuz.
She's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there ready.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages. I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them kids.
Okay,
they
so
think-
wait. So, fuck. Okay, so most of the people JIDION catches who are predators, they're either what? Mentally disabled, mentally disturbed. What else are they? Just weird people who never see anybody, right? So this guy gets caught. This guy looks like he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows the consequences that come with it. And he looks like a regular civilian, bro. So, what are you gonna say when you get caught?
I think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good about to pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm going to sit down and eat.
See? Oh, there he is.
As you should, fat ass nigga.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate
the conversation.
Yeah, me too. Some drivers,
I appreciate the conversation, nigga. Catch me in court.
start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason.
Oh, off the.
We know you hate child predators and help support discussing turn into fruit.
I think we need. Oh, can you get away from me? Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation inside? If that's...
I've been scammed already.
Your buddy set you up on the blind date, huh?
Where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, begged on Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people
No, this nigga's heart is beating out of his chest, bro.
in my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me. So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man.
This sounds like a scam.
Yes, sir.
I feel like it's being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man, so, like,
It's
how,
nice to meet you,
nice to
by
meet
the
you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually, through a friend of mine who I trusted.
How did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me, because I said I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
You're almost like a big ass nigga, bro. Holy.
So something isn't right. I'm gonna go see what the heck is going on, because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay. Yes,
This
sir.
has happened to me
Yeah, but you want to play with fucking minor.
before.
So
We didn't talk about that, nigga.
what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person.
Why do these people lie so much, bro? Oh my god, nigga, just man up to it, bro. Just take it. Wow, this nigga's coming up with a whole storyline, bro. That's actually wild.
And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed before and everything. So, like, I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy. But, like, on Zangy, like, I be
Fucking
getting added to
Zangy.
these group chats where they be putting the most
I haven't gotten
despicable...
to that yet on Zangy. I
Yeah.
haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like, I didn't even originally put my name in any of this. It kept happening, and I'm like,
Fred Oscar performance.
I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from? Who
Did
is
you ever
this
have people
person?
send you, like, random images and stuff? Like,
All the time. And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past. it
Is
was
he
bad.
filming?
I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes, like, they be sending, like, adult photos, but I've been hearing, like, they be sending young as, like, kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about,
This nigga wind up for it.
Kids and stuff? Like,
all the time. And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes, like, they be sending, like, adult photos, but I've been hearing, like, they be sending young as, like, kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on
Fucking
that one
liar.
I was telling you about where we
Well, he's not
got
lying,
together.
but like,
Yeah.
It ended up being, I think, it was her niece.
And what
her
got sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 15.
And what kind of pictures, like...
15?
No, to
You know,
me,
at that age,
to
they're...
me, I didn't get the
Yeah.
totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble,
Yeah.
she literally had sent him like topless. And I asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom
Yeah.
and actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
So I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap.
bro, I love JIDION, bro.
That means, like, that's so messed up. Like,
oh yeah,
that's so
completely.
cap. Fuck.
So
My sister's
cap.
like, play along with it until you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that, like, you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old
Oh,
girl?
no, I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know
well-
where that came from.
I mean, that
Like I
came
said,
from you, though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said
Nigga's
1,400
acting
people know your
clueless,
phone
hey?
number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone was. I didn't know where it was for over
Bro, honestly, the subtitles are like one of the best parts of the video, bro.
3 weeks.
So, like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have access
No,
to your...
no, you want to close your account because you got some diabolical shit in that bitch, nigga. Like, Facebook, bro, get onto this guy, bro. As a matter of fact, Facebook sue him as well.
Zangy?
Yeah, actually.
Mark, I'm talking to you, bro.
I've tried to close that.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or... I don't know if you're gonna...
Be deleting
Is there any way
CP.
Like, how... Like, I've got people on here, like this chick.
Pizza baby, what is she?
Yeah, she's like teen. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William
Oh,
Pizza
this
Baby?
nigga's
To buy videos
scared.
like she had gotten
Listen.
downloaded from online.
What about
Oh,
William
his voice.
Pizza Baby?
Another one,
What's she
same
doing?
thing.
Can I see?
Same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find. So,
Look at this nigga in the back. Oh, that's the Uber driver. Okay.
Same thing.
We've been hearing
same
about
bullshit.
this.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
oh my
shit.
god. Wait,
She's
but
like-
right here she says that she's teen, and then that's a...
And she sent that.
Oh my...
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo
Whoa.
or if that's a photo she downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like, she sent you child. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. So I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not in service.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my god.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean...
Didn't he just say only one time he got sent that shit? He just said that, didn't he?
completely vulnerable
I
right
know.
now.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, who's invading my account?
You know, whatever you search up and whatever sites you go on and all that kind of shit, all those ads pull up, right? Nigga's got some explaining to do. This nigga's weird.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like,
I'm
there's no
not.
way you're finding
I'm
this
not.
stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can
I do.
delete it, but if you delete it,
It
it's
doesn't
still on
fully
there.
remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all of the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first
Okay,
off.
yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby, she.
That scared the shit
Oh,
out
this
of me.
nigga's
I don't even know
filming
who
This
this
is
is.
that's a 9-year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister,
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
and my
then
sister was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
this
the fuck
person's
is she
trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here. They're
I know.
so here. This is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to
Wait,
keep
so
it
is he in a
careful.
group chat that people buy, you know, that stuff? Is that what he's on?
Mode, because if you take it out, you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts
Mm-hmm.
on your phone. Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you had to guess, like on a scale from like 1 being like few
Niggas are actually liars, bro. It's actually pisses me off. This old guy lying out of his ass.
to 10 being like a lot, how many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your
Oh
phone?
God, I don't know. My sister knows a family lawyer,
Yeah.
and so we told him about it, and so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And how has he make any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to
So
look
how
at
the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like,
Oh.
I can't.
Hey, Spotter Studio helped me take control over
So
my
yeah,
YouTube
why are you
channel.
looking at that
In order
stuff
for me
too,
to
bro?
get excited about an idea,
Even deal with this shit. That's why I wanted to come here, and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna take
her?
her aside and ask her what is going on with this. I said, "Do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?"
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff.
That's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger. Is where it's
Probably
supposed to be
Messenger.
at.
Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
Was sending me shit all the fucking time till I stopped talking to him, because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel, blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is
What? What?
I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking.
Why are you not going to police? It's my question. If this is all true, and if someone hacked his phone and put him in all those group chats, sending him all this shit, and his own friend sends explicit pictures of his daughter to him, why are you not going to the police, cuz? Why? Why? Tell me. Why?
And he realized maybe I knew something was up. She'll be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any of that.
Oh my God.
I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who at last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been, because he got in trouble.
Nigga just throwing everybody
His
everywhere.
age is on here that he might have put. And nothing will surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was, because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother, because I wanted to get behind this and say, what the hell
Why are you not going to fuck the mother, nigga? Go to the fucking police.
is going on?
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before.
You can say yeah so fast, like he's a good person. Like, nigga, you're fucking not a good person, nigga. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before. 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It was kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Get her, go.
I'm getting this downloaded right now. Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here, what's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then
I'm being honest with you.
Because he's right here. Come here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
Let's go out here, guys. You ain't weapons on you, do you? No, sir. Okay, come on. I'll make sure
This
you got no
guy's
weapons
crying?
on you, okay? Yeah. You ain't weapons on you, do you? No, sir. Okay, come on. I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah. But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone?
I'm not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts are all being hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls no more?
There you go see
Okay.
that guy.
Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app
When did he message?
on February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated
Message
the conversation.
56, guys. 56. Okay, yo, I got a dilemma for all of y'all. Nigga, let's say it's been like, what, 20, 30 years since you've seen your friend from like high school or some shit. And let's just one day you're just strolling, going about your day, and then nigga you got a phone call like this. Yo, bro, I've been called for fucking, this and that. Chat, what are you doing? YouTube, what are you doing? Good luck, little nigga.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay. App. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where the conversation?
Yo, this is the first time the cop has been reading the messages in the videos.
Like the sexually charged conversations.
So I have a folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would have you take my pants off and suck my. After in your mouth, I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your. And he continues with more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15 though. Acknowledging another minor.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
He didn't try to take it away. It was no force.
No, man. We have it all recorded. We said, "Is it cool if we see your phone?" He was like, "Yeah." He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangi, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangi, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means.
BBQ bacon QPC quarter pounder combo. Nigga, I'm such a big back for knowing what that stands for. Oh, why? Oh God, I just guessed, but that's probably what it stands for. Get rid of that bacon. That's just fire.
And I've just seen a bunch of videos.
Yeah. On that app.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna
meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys. Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's sister?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
She was what?
He was saying that like he stays with you guys.
He lives in my house.
What he told us was he told you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter, nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
Just how sneaky is Mark Carney? Carney said he didn't move his
These are
company's
the ads I'm
headquarters
always
and
getting,
jobs
bro.
to the US. But
These
he
guys
did.
are getting a little creative. Axe the tax.
You sneaky.
Sneaky Mark Carney. If Carney wins, Canada loses.
Boom.
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent record. I warned him when he moved in with me because he had a medical crisis. I see on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
Oh my God, bro, this guy's fucked up.
People see everything laid out in front of
Wow.
them and be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing, too, is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 13-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh.
I actually got McDonald's just being there too. That's funny.
This all the time, and so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the police.
He's a liar.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years he's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have
No kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done stuff to.
Jesus, bro, this guy is really actually fucked up. Actually, like, yeah, bro, this guy's kind of fucked up. Bro, was it just me? Or when y'all were younger, did the narrative of people going to the circus was a narrative behind those specific people? Like people who were trying to run away from life and just join a circus, travel the world? They're just running away from all the problems. Was that the same narrative y'all got from people who joined circus? Because I don't know if that's a real thing. Let me know, bro.
That we will never know, simply because he traveled with the circus for 7 years.
Nobody knows.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just wanted to let you know, maybe just ask around the family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear.
Oh.
Under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family.
My God,
Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had a health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all, so I'm not gonna even bother.
That guy is actually a piece of garbage, bro. Like, you're genuinely a bad human being. Like, just a bad person, Like, wow. What happened in there, bro? What happened?
The chat logs and stuff, you probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long, because he's probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. Just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still
cut
in
off his
jail.
beard.
He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with.
Just look at him, bro. Just look at him. This nigga's face kind of looks like a transformer, right? Or no? Do it.
Cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them. But unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many devices with cheese pizza, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude Jason was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my
cheese
decoy.
pizza. Okay,
Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy and you know what you're doing, please hit me up in my email. That's down in the description below. Let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also follow us on Crazy.
That's a good video. I actually really like that video. I really liked that video. Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.